Compute thing? Son of a bitch.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro, you get a month for free.
It's free. You can get 1 month for free. So you got nothing.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video of when men fight back against woke people after the election. I can't believe there is still more content to react to. But before we move on with this video, I would like to just mention a comment or two from my previous video related to the same topic. I pinned one comment by the very worst slug, and he said this video could easily also be titled "People Who Have Never Faced Any Sort of Consequences for Their Poor Behavior." That is actually really funny. But also there is a comment that is a bit intriguing, and I would like to know more about it in the comments down below, like what you think about it. This comment is by Dad's Bedtime Stories, and he said, as an American, I am sick of the rest of the world treating us as the global ATM and security force. The rest of the world needs to handle their own shit. America should focus on Americans. Now, people in the reply did not agree with this. There was some back and forth here and there. I would like to know what you think. In my opinion, I do agree and disagree with this. I think America does help a lot of third world countries in times of need. However, a lot of times they outstay their welcome, and they do that in a lot of countries that have some resources that they can use. But yeah, they do come out as the heroes and then they outstay their welcome. But that is my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. Although I do agree that America should focus on America right now.
America should always focus on America. Period. Period. No. No.
like you have to fix your internal affairs first before you go with the external and try to help others. Like you first have to help yourself before you help others. And this is also about individuality, not only about a country. All right, let's go and check out this video.
Hey, man, she mad, bro.
Why is she mad?
You keep talking, I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
I'm gonna
Call the police. Call the police.
Yo, it looks like they're at the airport. I don't think you would even need to call the police. There's probably a police officer like 20 meters from there. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know what meters are, like 50 feet from there.
Don't
Call the
even,
police.
don't even.
I'll beat your way.
Damn. That's
Ew!
that's assault. That's literally assault.
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Assault. Assault. Assault.
Yeah.
Assault.
Yeah.
Snitch.
So,
What you gonna do?
Bruh, like, was he ready for another spit? I would not have said anything. Although maybe she could have cleaned his
I ain't
lenses.
touch nobody. What the f- they gonna do? I'm from California.
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
What does it even mean that she's from California? Hey, are you from California? Can you explain this to me? Why is it important that you're from California?
Cares.
I'm from this too. 97.
Nobody cares.
Exactly.
You a car like a
Because this is hilarious.
You a nigga. You a nigga. You a nigga.
Okay.
You're a nigga. You're a nigga.
Okay.
Act like one.
No.
What does act like one mean? You are not act.
Person, not a nigga. I'm just let y'all know.
Crack is cheap.
Right is right and wrong is wrong, and spitting on somebody is wrong. And I'm happy he stood his ground. Regular black people are tired of these type of black people trying to tell us that we aren't black because we speak well and we have standards. Having poor
Yeah.
behavior and poor grammar doesn't make you black. It makes
Yeah.
you stupid.
I feel like there is a lot of shaming as well within
So
like
true.
special race,
So true.
like specific race, not special, specific race. Whether you are black and living in a black community, I feel like you have this pressure of behaving a certain way, and if you behave a bit differently, they will also call you like maybe whitewashed or something like that. And the same stands up with different races and different nationalities and sexes. So I think this is really difficult to deal with. It's a difficult matter. And at the end of the day, you should do the right thing and you should not care what other things.
Voting for
Think.
Donald Trump,
What
you're
other people
racist.
think.
I agree you're supporting racism, therefore you're racist.
I'm voting for Donald Trump. Does that make me racist?
That makes you racist.
Interesting. I don't feel racist.
I feel it.
Yeah. Well, I would say not only do I not feel racist, I'm not racist.
You are racist.
supporting a
You're
guy
supporting
who is a
guy who's
racist.
Oh, interesting.
And it will have a major impact on the country.
You have a choice.
How is Donald Trump racist?
Really?
Really?
You
Come
know
on.
this already.
Kick
So
the guys out of
it's
it.
rhetorical. It's rhetorical. You don't have to answer. So
No,
Also, like,
Can't answer. They never can answer. They're full of crap.
this is big topic and this is a huge topic. Exactly what he asked. And every time people ask, how is he racist? They never reply. They never have an actual example of him being racist. And at the end of the day, you are voting for a president. He is going to be dealing with issues that are really important right now for you as a country. If the race question comes in hand, I am sure people will riot. I am sure there will be people who will not allow that to happen.
please answer me.
that's the real question.
It's a real accusation.
You already know the
Hold
facts.
on.
I wonder if the country was racist when Obama won 2 elections in a row. They can say it's about race and gender all they want, but if Candace Owens would have ran for president, there would have been a lot of people voting for her. Even Michelle Obama would have did better than Kamala. They tried
Oh my
to
God,
force her on
yes.
the people, and the people didn't like her.
Sorry, I'm still a bit sick.
here? You're a creator.
How much do I get paid to come here? Was it they paid for my flight? Yeah, so they paid for my flight. They gave me access. I've never had access before. Listen.
You get a free hotel room?
Listen. I have traveled
They're
around the
literally-
country,
they are literally
dragging
paying
MAGA
people.
for 4 years.
I bet you have. I bet you
so
have.
I don't need a DNC budget to do that. I'm a very successful creator. I have my own budget to travel the entire country and drag MAGA all day.
By the DNC.
Okay, I can.
Kamala's paying
My
you to
own
drag
credit
it.
card can take me anywhere with.
Yes, because you get paid to do that. He's literally making the point.
In a day to come and drag fascists.
Really?
I don't need the DNC money. I don't need MAGA money. I don't need the special
but then-
Soros most money. Okay.
Dude, I would love to make him like sit down, suffer a bit, and let's see how much you will suffer for the cause that you are trying to fight for. It's easy when you get paid for shit. It's easy when you can fly around for your job as a creator.
It's right when
You're gonna flip out when you find
that.
fascist.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are not fascist by any means.
No.
Okay.
But you're literally getting paid to come here.
What? I'm getting paid to.
Do you think Republicans, do you think Donald Trump flew in anybody coming to the RNC? Do you think
He's
he
throwing
paid?
people to
Do you think
Mar-a-Lago. He has tons of conservative
to
influencers.
Mar-a-Lago? That's probably his own money too. He has his own empire.
You know, there's a
I'm not
big,
trying to like
there's a
act
big,
like
you know,
a huge
right-wing
guy.
right-wing influencer Cam Higbee. Cam Higbee's in there. He does. Thank you.
Hey, we love you.
He does tons of
We
content.
love
He does tons of content, and he says, you know what, right-wing and left-wing influencers should all get paid.
Is it a little weird?
Literally, you should not be paid. This is just mentioning that you are paid. I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to hear the cause. I don't want to hear any opinion you have because your opinion is paid for. It's not yours. This is like literally Jake Paul or whatever his name is, and Tyson. Like literally the same thing. I hate it. I hate
The
this
DNC
world.
has literally started paying people upwards of $1,500 to post a 60-second clip just bashing Trump.
What?
They're literally paying for influence here in the United States.
I've been doing this for free for 4 years. Okay, no one has had to pay me to go and take a dump on Trump.
They
And
pay
it's
you.
not difficult. All right, it's not hard to find people that dislike Trump.
Yeah, probably
all right?
screens,
You don't have to
vegan.
pay anyone here to make a video about how much Trump is a piece of garbage. All right, you don't have to pay him to have him talk about election fraud. You know, and like the host of other problems. All right.
People care less now than ever before about the opinion of celebrities and influencers. Instead of
that
paying
is so
TikTokers
true.
$1,500 for a 60-second video, all she had to do was go on Joe Rogan and actually answer questions like,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
a regular human being. The thing people like most about Trump's campaign is that he was willing to speak his mind. Now that leaves him open to say a bunch of ridiculous shit, but at least he seems more authentic.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Steve Daines.
He ain't perfect by all means. He ain't perfect, but at least he is trying. He is going out there. He is fighting for his cause. He is like literally not afraid to be a president.
My pronouns are Republican majority. I have a simple message for Chuck Schumer and for Bob Casey. It's over.
We're an LGBT organization, and our question is for Tom Hardy. In the film, your character Ronnie is very open about his sexuality, but given interviews you've done in the past, your own sexuality seems a bit more ambiguous. Do you find it hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality?
What on earth are you on about?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
I mean, that's a good damn question.
Okay.
I don't want to feel.
It's none of your damn business.
Wow. I have a feeling they have the their sexuality is because they don't want to say the wrong thing that would cost them making movies and getting hired by the woke production.
Female president, period. Look what feminism has done to this country. Why would I want a female president?
Why not?
Look at what feminism has done to our families. You just talking about men no longer in the family. Yeah, because women are all strong and manly, feeling like they don't need a man no more. How? When they done broke down their sons and got their sons around here talking about they want to be women, the men need to be back in the home.
But why did the men leave? They're spineless.
Well, maybe because of Joe Biden's 94 crime bill.
Not about George Biden.
I'm just saying, we want to talk about Trump all the time, not apologizing for the Central Park 5. Let's talk about Joe Biden not apologizing for the 94 crime bill. He
did apologize.
He never
Yes, he
did.
did.
How
Yes,
much
he
you want to bet?
Yes, he did.
In fact,
Google
he
it.
said, I'm not going to apologize.
Member of Congress said the other day, I'm ashamed that I voted for the 94 crime bill. You ashamed of that bill?
Not at all. And in fact, I drafted the bill, as you remember.
Yes, he did. Right. Okay, super predator.
All right.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Folks, you know,
Women can't run the country.
No, they can't. Women can barely run their house.
Women can barely run their house. Oh my god, she's a woman hater. Actually, I I think women can run their house, but running a country is really difficult. It is really difficult. And I cannot assume that all men are prepared to run a country and not all women are prepared to run a house. It's not a role based on the sex that you are born with. It's a role that basically you are talented at. Somehow you have the means, you have the talent, you have the will, the inspiration, and you're just good at it. You're just a good leader. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, because there is in history a lot of cases where women were leading and they did really awesome. Look at Queen Elizabeth, for example. She led way better than her father did.
Oh, you hear that? Yeah. In the comments. Mad about it. I don't care. It's the honest to God truth.
Oh.
I've raised 5 children. If it takes a man and a woman to make a baby,
Right.
because women don't get pregnant on their own.
Okay.
Then obviously something should tell us that it should take a man and a woman to balance that child out, to raise that child.
Right.
That child needs half, 50-50, right?
Yeah.
So we've messed up somewhere along the line.
Many men have
Yeah.
Are we blaming men?
Kids literally need both for balance. They need a woman for to have that feeling, like the emotional feeling, and then they need a man for the power and the masculinity. So they are stronger. They get up and they are stronger men, and they are raised by. And also when it comes to women as well, they do need like kids, female kids. Girls, they do need their father. They need a father figure in their life, and that is really important. Both are important.
And for leaving?
Well,
I mean, if
some reason they
hold
are.
on, but if I'm a woman, I'm liberated by freedom of choice, right? If I don't want the baby, I get the baby, right? And I get praised for it. But if a man don't want the baby and he walk away, then all of a sudden he a dead.
Ain't nobody praising
Wait a minute, hold on.
I don't think people are praising a woman for getting rid of her child. I think
They
even
are.
that is looked badly.
Lots of women are appraised, like approving people to freaking get rid of their child. That is 100%. But if the guy doesn't want to be involved, then he is a deadbeat. But the mother that unalived her baby, that's okay. That's fucked up.
On, I don't think it's a good thing at all. But she does have the right to do it, and based on the
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She has no right to kill her baby. None. I don't give a fuck if the law says you can or not. You have no right.
cause why she does it, she can get bigger support than a man just leaving because he is not ready. I don't think anybody has the right to get rid of a child just because they are not ready. Like, that should be a no-no. That is so sad that it's even a thing.
Yeah, no, they are. No, they are. They're advocating for. They shouting out there to look up number one.
No, they
shout out your shit, and they paying for it. Hey, but if a man doesn't want the baby, then he a deadbeat, or you good to go lock him up, put him in jail, drag him every month for the child abandonment warrant. The government makes a man be responsible for the life that he creates. What about?
Yeah, but also a man doesn't have to physically go through the changes that a woman has.
That's not what she's getting at. You're totally missing the fucking point. You're missing the point. I like this girl. I like watching her. But she's totally fucking missing the point on this one. Let's skip because it's going to piss me off.
The reason that he cannot have a baby, then we can think about it more. And I would not be like immediately judging that person.
Her, she shouldn't be responsible. If she makes
And she
no, she gets to go kill the baby.
No,
she don't
no,
want
no,
the baby.
Man, I cannot hear what he's saying at all because she's literally overpowering this.
No, you don't responsible. If she makes a child,
And she
no, she gets to go kill the baby. You don't want the baby. You don't want to talk about that. What about the father that wants the baby? Right? But she decides she gonna kill the baby just to be spiteful and hurt the father.
Yeah, that's also sad. It is also sad that if the father wants the baby, she can still make up her mind and decided to not have the baby. Shouldn't they have like 50-50 say in this? It is actually really, really scary. This situation is really scary. I would never like to be in a situation like this.
Do it. Right.
What we talking about? The baby. You can't pick and choose when it's okay. The baby.
Hold on. So they're picking and choosing murder to kill somebody. If you're trying to kill me, I'm gonna kill you. But you're not trying to kill me, I just kill you.
The baby trying to kill.
You can pick and choose on that.
The baby trying to kill.
Woman has a right to her
The
body.
woman shouldn't have a right.
And if God leaves,
A black woman shouldn't even want a right to execute her own black baby. First of all, let's go there. 'Cause how you gonna blame white
You
people,
get raped.
white supremacy? But 99% of abortions are not.
See, this is the problem, that 99% of abortions are related. That's whenever I was thinking about the abortion, I would think poor women who have to go through that and then have a baby that they don't like. It's literally a baby that would remind them for the rest of their life about their worst time ever in their life. And that's like very traumatic. That's like asylum case, basically. Like I would say
That's only
no
1%.
to that. I would say you have the right, if you don't feel like you want to have that baby, that you would have the right for abortion. But 99%, it's not that. And that's scary.
but the ones that are.
Okay, so you're using 1% to justify killing 99% that are just.
1%.
You're only 1% of abortions are only one still. And you can listen. We hear about it all the time. We'll never hear about the rapist. If you can kill the baby, why you can't kill the rapist?
I ain't got a problem with that.
Eliminate the. Why
So
are
you
we
okay?
I don't think we have anything against eliminating the rapist. Okay, maybe like not eliminating, but jail time for sure. Forever if possible.
All right, let's skip up a little bit on this.
Exactly.
Leaving
Be
the
ready
marriage,
to
that's a
have.
fear-mongering feminist tactic. About 79% of all divorces are initiated by women. By and large, it's the women leaving the relationships, not the men.
We're asking people if they'd rather.
That is also really interesting. More women are leaving men than men are leaving women. Men are ready to like stick with it because they know how hard it is to get married again and do all of that shit. The first thing they think about is like, how?
No, most men after the first marriage, there's no fucking way in hell they're getting married again. It's just not happening. I recommend nobody to get married at all. And I know it's not the godly thing to say, but you're walking yourself into a trap. Don't do it.
Much money would another marriage cost me? Plus a divorce, alimony. Fuck that shit, brother. Like, no, I am ready to go for it. But women are like, oh, we got it easy. We're going to get all the money. We're going to have the kids. Like, we got it easy with law. So why not? And that's the thing. Make it a bit harder for women as well. And then we will see how many women would like to get a divorce before trying for a second or a third time to save the marriage.
Rather have a Taylor Swift concert ticket or 1 Bitcoin.
Not the men.
We're asking people if they'd rather have a Taylor Swift concert ticket or 1 Bitcoin.
Taylor Swift ticket. Taylor Swift ticket, obviously.
A Bitcoin.
A Bitcoin.
Guaranteed.
A Bitcoin.
I'll have to take the Bitcoin on that one.
A Bitcoin.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift ticket.
I would
Idiots.
rather have.
Effing idiots. All the women. What are you doing? Taylor Swift. Are you effing kidding me? Oh my God. Bitcoin, brother. You know how much it's going to cost in the future? Invest in that shit. I mean,
Bitcoin. For me, 1 Bitcoin.
Taylor ticket. Taylor. Bitcoin.
Thank you.
Bitcoin. I can buy Taylor Swift a song to perform live at my birthday for 90 grand.
Taylor Swift
Yeah.
ticket. Taylor Swift ticket.
A Bitcoin.
I already own tickets. I'll take the Bitcoin. Taylor Swift tickets. Taylor Swift ticket.
It depends on where it is. If it's Florida, not the Bitcoin.
a Taylor Swift ticket.
Bitcoin. That's hard. I think a Bitcoin though.
Taylor Swift ticket.
I don't know.
Choose Taylor, honey.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift ticket.
Choose Taylor, honey. Oh my God.
It's around $90,000.
Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. But still, I would still choose Taylor over 90,000.
You guys, you don't know how money is important. I guess this is only a person who has money would say something like that.
$1,000.
I'm not trying to be that guy, but does anybody see a pattern? Giving up $90,000 just to cry.
There were some girls.
The patriarchy is crazy.
How could you nominate someone with allegations of child trafficking trafficking across state lines and having sex with a 17-year-old? My understanding further on in the interview, they discussed the fact that once he finds out that she's 17, he stops having sex with her.
Sonny, you have a legal.
I do have a legal. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
And saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism. The DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
We'll be right back.
Why is abortion such an issue to you?
Because I'm a girl, and like if I wanted to have sex with a guy and then he got me pregnant because these would, then I want to have an abortion.
And to say,
Hear him out, guys. Let's hear him out. I'm sure I'm agreeing with this one.
or you could just not sleep with men that you consider to be asshole. But I will say, at least
Literally, why? I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot, but literally, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just say no. Just don't do it. If you're gonna do that deed, be ready for the outcome. Why would a child pay for your lust? Why would a child pay for your mistakes? You made the conscious decision to go through this.
she's honest about her intentions. She wants to use abortion as a birth control.
Our young generation is clearly lost, man. Clearly lost, man.
We don't have when a man is just lost and lonely and not yet radicalized. We don't have the equivalent of Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson to move that man in a feminist direction. By the way, we should educate men that it's actually really great to live with a strong woman who makes money.
If you're a guy and you're trying to be feminist, you're not a guy. You're a pussy. Sorry.
It's actually easier. Life is easier.
I wonder if he's ever going to realize that there are no feminist Joe Rogans because most men don't talk about feminism. When men go to bars to have drinks with their buddies, we talk about sports, guns, and gorillas.
Oh, you talk about girls too. Come on. You can't come to me and tell me to talk about girls. Especially if one just passes by you and you're like, ooh. Maybe it's short talk, but you still do mention.
We talk about how we can all become millionaires so we can have more free time to go to the park and talk about sports, guns, and gorillas. We're very simple.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I love this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with me, and let's start the topic there. Also, about the start of that video as well, I would like to know your opinion about it. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more and see you in the next one. Bye.
I've cried on here plenty of times, so let's do it again. I don't want to come off as silent in this issue, but literally, I cannot open this without getting angry or crying all over again. And every time I talk about it, I just cannot believe. Are we serious?
Oh shit. We're like coming up on like 4 weeks from the election, right? Like 3 or 4 weeks ago that happened. And people are still losing their shit. It's funny. It's funny. It's super funny. It's hilarious.